So what is it like versus trading my own personal capital and these prop firm challenges and then working to get funded in those prop firm challenges? In this video, I'm going to get into the psychology of that and the differences that I have personally experienced. But before I get into it, there is a link in the description below to my Telegram channel there. I am going to be developing my own indicator and many more there. I have no idea how that's going to go, but I do have a soft spot for mechanical trading, and I'm trying to develop something that kind of mimics the way that I like to trade here. So let's go ahead and get into it. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor, and nothing I say here is financial advice. Trading is risky. This is simply for educational and entertainment purposes only, and most people do lose money in trading. All right, I don't make any promises or guarantees here whatsoever. So trading a prop firm challenge and my personal live account, the differences there, the psychological differences. And this is why I think so many people fail these prop firm challenges, myself included. I failed my fair share. I've also had my fair share of challenges passed and funded accounts that I've also blown. All right, so here's what it is. I can tell you the number one reason, at least for me personally, again, this is just my personal experience. For me personally, it is psychological. I have what I believe to be great systems and great plans, plenty of back-tested data, months and months of back-tested data that show that this hypothetically should work in the future. And as we know, that's not really how it always works, right? So when I approach these prop firm challenges, like many of you do, there is always that need or want to make money. And that's a big psychological block, or it's almost like a mind screw. There's such a low barrier to entry in these prop firms. It's so easy just to say, oh, well, I blew the account. I'll just start over. I'll reset if it's just 20 bucks or 50 bucks here, especially if I'm trading the futures prop firm challenges where I'm at right now. However, on my live personal funds, the difference there is I'm so much more disciplined in my live personal account. I follow my rules to the T. I make money, and when I make that money, it's mine. I can extract it right out of my account, and it feels awesome to watch that grow. The difference is in the prop firm challenges where it's simulated funds, I tend to trade from a place of need at times, and it always creeps up. You want to make these big gains, right? You want to have this big simulated funded account here so that you can withdraw all this money and live the dream essentially. And what that does psychologically, at least for me, I failed a ton of these things, and I'm not talking about failing in a week, a month. I'm talking about years here, okay? Years of tons of failed attempts on prop firm challenges, and I passed quite a few. But when I'm in a rut where I'm just failing and failing, and it's not necessarily based on me, on my system or strategy, but it is based on me personally. And by that I mean I want it so bad to have these big simulated accounts that I start forcing trades that aren't there. And what that does, it just creates this snowball effect, this downward spiral. So it's like, all right, I'm up, or no, all right, I'm down $400. I need to make my money back now. Let me execute another trade. Why? Because who cares? If I lose, I'll just pay $20 again to reset the account, and then I'm back to square one, and then maybe I'll even YOLO the next trade. All right? That's not what I want to do, but I'm just sharing you with my personal experiences in my thought process in some of these accounts here. And when I have failed these prop firm challenges for months on end, that really, really starts to grind on me as a trader. And that's really difficult to deal with. And as time goes by, and let's just say that you need to make money, right, to pay bills like everybody in the world does, as time goes by, you just see days and weeks go by, and then they turn into months, and then eventually turn into years, and you ask yourself, where the frick am I? Where am I at now? It's been 2 years, and I've been at these challenges, all right, or at least trying to get funded and getting, trying to get these payouts. What is stopping me from achieving that? And a lot of it is psychological. I can go back and look at my notes and see so many times in my notes where I've gone full tilt on my accounts, and I have it's a big purple highlighted row in my spreadsheet Went full tilt today. YOLO'd everything. Traded the entire farm because I didn't care because my reset was only $20. And if I made this trade win, I would be funded. All right. Whereas my live capital, I just have so much more discipline and it feels so much better when I make money there. Because I know that if I make money in my live personal capital, I can just take it out anytime I want. I can use it to pay bills. I can use it to vacation. I can do whatever the case may be there. And there's just that really awesome feeling. And for me, I'm able to better control my risk in my own personal capital versus these prop firm challenge accounts. And even in the funded phase, I can tell you in the funded phase, when I'm going up and down, up and down, up and down, and I want to get to that payout, get so close to that payout, start forcing trades, and then end up losing the account because I end up doing stupid things that I shouldn't be doing here. So this is the whole psychological battle versus my own personal funds and these prop firm challenges. And I believe there's that block there, at least for me. And I know plenty of traders, plenty of really good traders who can't pass prop firm challenges, but they grow their personal capital just fine. All right. And I would assume, again, I don't know, that it has a lot to do with this. It's like, why am I going to sit here and put all this time and effort into a prop firm challenge when I have my own capital to trade and I'm doing a bit better there? Now, that being said, I thought I would just share this with you all here, the psychological battle, at least that I personally experience, and a lot of that when it comes to these prop firm challenges is the low barrier to entry, and then trading from a really dark place where it's like I need to make money or I need this to work out, and that's not a place that I want to trade from. If this was a perfect world where we didn't need money to pay for things, then perhaps the emotional piece would be extracted completely from trading, and everybody would just go about their merry way, and they would enter into their trade position and just wouldn't care what the outcome is. And yeah, I wish it was that easy, to be very honest here. So that said, do hop in my free Telegram channel to check out my trading progress here. I am working on Top Step and Apex right now, and I am trading my own live personal capital on the side as well here. And again, I am developing my own indicator here, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet here, but hop in my Telegram there, and you can follow along there, that whole process. So once again, thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment, and do subscribe. Thank you all.